Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome all to my channel. And we have discussed some of the basic characteristic features of a man and woman in the previous two videos. Now I am continuing the third part to share some additional characteristic features of a man and woman. As far as the man is concerned, he will always like his uniform. Whether he want to go for, supposing he is a doctor, or supposing he is an advocate, or supposing he is a military man, policeman, whatever it may be, he will always like his uniform, and he will feel pride. He will feel honored in wearing his uniform and in discharging his duties. When comparing it with the woman is more interested in beauty, and she is more interested in talking to another, and she is more interested in relating one person with another person. You can see the old song Tamil from Balachandar movie. அடுத்தாத்து அம்பூஜத்தை பார்த்தேலா அவன் ஆத்துக்காரன் சொல்லுறத கேட்டேலா. This is one of the basic characteristic feature of a woman. Even if you go to the big shop and get some sarees or gift to your wife, she will simply complain. She will simply compare. You have given this gift. My sister's husband gave that gift. My brothers gave that gift to his anniversary day. She will compare. She will relate. Even for everything, she will say, compare. You are not to that like that of that man. You are not like my sister's husband. That is the basic element of a woman. Two things I want to clarify it in this video. As far as the husband is concerned, please understand that this is the basic characteristic feature of a woman. As far as a woman is concerned, I want to tell you, this is the worst unbearable wordings from the mouth of the wife to the husband. Even if you say idiot, stupid, nonsense, whatever it may be, your husband will tolerate. But if you compare your husband with another person, and if you tries to degrade him, you can't tolerate. Never do this mistake. Just because I am saying this, the husband don't take it as a granted that this is a bad practice. This is the practice of the woman. If you are a husband, if something is happened, some comparison is there, just accept it. Yeah, she is having the wife's character, she is following it. I have the wife. She is wife. Pull it. If you are a woman, if you are a wife, don't do that. You cannot do anything worse than this to your husband. So this is, please understanding and noting. So another thing is, man goes to a lunch. Suppose a man goes to a hotel for lunch. He will always discuss about his goals, projects, aim, achievement. He will make himself. He will tell something about his achievements, proudness, and he will also talk about his future to achieve the goal, target, project, etc. But the woman goes to the same for a lunch. He will always nurture the relationship and she will always expect support, friendship from her friends. Another thing is, suppose if a man, if a help is offered to a woman, suppose you offer a help to a woman, then she will feel she got one more feather, 2 plus 1, 3 feather. Like that, she will feel comfortable. But to a man, if you go to a man and offer him a help, he will think that it is you are somewhere hitting his conscience. He will feel shame. If you go to one, if you go to a man and offer a help, he will think that okay, you are thinking that I don't have the capacity, I do not have the talent, I do not have the competence to complete this job. He will feel guilty. Your help is offered to your man, he will not simply accept it. He will feel that he was shamed. That is the characteristic features of a man. As far as a woman is concerned, whenever she was giving some ideas, unsolicited advice, she will think that he is giving some help. He is helping her husband. That is why she will think and pump her words, pump her advice, and he will give her suggestions, advice like a waterfall, continuous pumping. She will think in her mind that she is trying to help her husband. But in fact, husband will not tolerate that. He does not want such an advice. When such a numerous additional unwanted advice are coming out from her wife, he will feel broken. Wife will think that she is helping. Husband will feel that he has shamed, he has broken, he was cornered or undervalued, he was declared inefficient. Like that he will feel. This is the tendency. So if you are a husband, you try to console yourself that she was giving these words with an intention to help her. If you are a wife, remember, your husband do not like that advice. Your advice will not help him. It will not give a positive effect. It will only give him negative effects, negative result. He will not get benefit out of your advice. He will only think that he was cornered or he was declared inefficient, and his dignity is touched, like what he will feel. As far as a man is concerned, he will never offer advice until he was asked to give such an advice. That was the characteristic feature of a man. If you go and tell your problem, he will advise. Otherwise, he will not voluntarily come and give any advice. Even if the problem is there in her presence, he will simply watch it. He will not give advice. That is the characteristic feature of a man. If you ask, he will give. That is the basic character. Supposing a man drives, assuming for a moment a man drives a car to go to a particular destination, he will have the confidence, his mind will have the idea, he will have the courage that he can drive the car and he can take her family to the particular spot. But what will happen now if he is stuck in a particular place? There are four ways and he wanted to take any one of the road. Suppose he comes to a four-way junction and he has to choose one of the road. He will only ask which road. He will ask the nearby people which road he has to select. But suppose the wife was there, immediately she will start. You ought to go ask this question with my brother or with my sister's husband. He would have told everything. You ought to go learn this topic, learn the route at the time. Before you are in the house itself, you ought to go took the map. Like that, she would start giving an advice. That is the characteristic feature. That is the characteristic feature of the woman that is to be avoided. He never wants. As far as the man is concerned, he always wants to complete his job with his own manpower, own talent, own efficiency. He will never wants any person's help. That is the tendency of the man. So, woman, as far as the woman is making any complaint, she will never expect any solutions. She never expects any criticism from her husband. So whenever your wife tells about any problem, don't give any solutions and don't give any criticism. She only wants your patience hearing. And so I must conclude that if you are a man, if you are a husband, and if your wife is telling something, conveying some difficulties or expressing your feelings, first try to control your tongue. Whenever your tongue tries to give a solution, shut up your tongue and avoid giving any solutions and avoid making any criticism. Just listen to your wife. She will know the solutions. So this, even if you are sleeping in your bed and your wife is telling something, just play a drama. So just play the mantra. She will be happy. Never try to give any solution, never give any suggestions, or never make any criticism. This is the final findings of the husband. As far as the wife is concerned, don't give unsolicited advice. Don't expect your husband to be a puppet of you. Don't expect your husband to do each and everything as per the manner, as per the style, as per the way, as per the thinking of you. Give him a free hand. Don't give any solution. If you want, just to watch it. If it is possible, just give a moral support. Yes, sir, you are doing it a good job. You can do. Just say, just appreciate him. There was a proverb which in English which says that there is a woman behind every successful man. There is a woman behind every successful man. If you go and ask those successful women, their mantras, the mantras of the successful man's wife is simple one. She will only say, yes, you can do. I hope you will do. I trust you will do. This only one word will give him the Himalayan trust, Himalayan strength to every husband to achieve his Everest targets, and he will achieve. So, if you are a wife,